Greetings and welcome to today's session where we are basically going to design website using the recently released UNEB sample papers, and this time round we are handling ICT paper 2 item number 2, where the question was saying in a certain school the administration wishes to use ICTs to interact effectively with the public on all events happening at the school, such as academic affairs, current projects, sports, among others. The public should be able to provide feedback. The administration is also intending to provide an active form for those students who would wish to join the school. Task: develop an online platform that illustrates to the administration on how to address the concerns of the school. A support folder called My School has been provided containing some files which may be used. So when you look at the sample papers here, I open the support files, My School. So these are some of the images that we are going to use in developing our website. So we are going to use WordPress. Remember, in the first video on website development, we looked at how to install XAMPP. So I'm now going to look for XAMPP. I open it. So after opening it, I'm going to start Apache and also start MySQL. This is our server. You start XAMPP, and also we are now going to install WordPress. So remember, after having WordPress as a file, this folder, this zipped file, we are now going to extract it into this PC, local disk C, XAMPP htdoc. So I copy this file, WordPress, then I open this PC, local disk C, XAMPP htdocs. Then from here, I paste and then I extract this file, this zipped file. So I'm going to extract it here, and then it is going to come named as WordPress. Here it is. This is WordPress. The files are within here. So we are going to rename this. For example, I'm going to rename it as Excel. That is the name of my school, Excel High School. So I've renamed the database, the WordPress folder, as Excel. Now I come to XAMPP control panel, and now I load MySQL. This is PHP MyAdmin. I open that. It loads in a browser, and I come to databases. Then I create a database called Excel. Then I create. Now I've created my database called Excel. So here I can come and remove this, which says localhost. I put Excel. I press enter. Now it loads Excel here to set it up. Let's go. This we have looked at it in the previous lessons. So database name is Excel. Then username, I'm going to put root. Then password, don't put any password. Under password, don't put any password. Leave it blank. At this point, root, password blank, submit, run the installation. So from here, we can now give our site a title. For example, I'm going to call it Excel High School. Then username, I can, for example, say Excel as my username. Then my password, I can say Excel 1234. That is my password. Confirm that it is weak. Then email, I can say excel@gmail.com. From here, I install WordPress. So after this, we can now log in. It was Excel and password is Excel1234. I log in. So here I've finished installing WordPress. So at this point now, we need to install two plugins. One plugin, we can say add new plugin, and now we upload this plugin, choose it. This plugin I had downloaded under downloads. I go to website files and I put simple static. Simple static is going to help us in extracting or exporting the web pages after designing. I can activate it. I'm going to add another plugin for contacts, for creating the application form or any contact us form I upload. It is called contact form 7. I install it also. I activate it. Then, so you can see simple static is there. It will help us in generating or exporting our pages. Then we have also put the contact form, which will help us in creating the contact us page or the application form. Then I come to, we are going to now go to appearance, themes, and we put a theme. If you don't want to put that theme, you can use these existing ones, you activate it. I want us to add a new theme by uploading it, and that theme is called Astra. It is, you can customize it easy. So this is Astra. We install it, and then we activate it as well. And at this very point, we are ready to start the installation. So let's check here, localhost, localhost / Excel. Let's see how it looks like. This is how our site looks like. So we are going now to develop it until when it is better. So at this point, we now come to pages here. We can say all pages. So I want us to delete these ones and put ours. So we trash them. We are going to develop pages at least from this question. They have told us we look at academics, current projects, sports, among others. So we are going to develop pages. So I can now add a new page. For example, we are going to have home page. So I can have home page. So this one, we shall put content for home page here. I can now publish it. So that is a page. I can add another page from here by opening it in a new tab. And here, which page we can put here? We can say this page will be for academics. So here I can also publish it. I can add another one from here, right click, open in a new tab. Let me add like 3. So here, after academics, we can have a page for projects. We publish it also. We can also have a page for sports. We also publish it. So after generating these pages, you can see these pages are blank, and we need to go back to our dashboard also here. So I want us to have all these pages opened. So here, when you go to pages or pages, you will find that the pages are here. and they are ready. We need to put in the what? The content. But before that, let's come to settings. We click on reading, and now we can have a static page where we are directing our home page to be the first page when you load. Move down and save. After that, we need also to go to appearance, then menus. We want to set our menu so that our pages are appearing here on top here. Instead of sample page, we shall have home page, academic, sports, like that. So under menus, we can call this a main menu, and then we create that menu. After creating the menu, we are now going to come to under view all, select all these pages, then you say add to menu. This is our home page, academics, projects, sports. So this, you say primary menu and save. So when we visit localhost/Excel and we reload, you will find that we now have pages here. These are our different pages, and now here they are waiting for us to design. So home page, let's start straight away. So with home page, I want us to design it with at least a cover page. So we add a block and type cover. So at this point, we need to upload a picture. So we can upload our cover picture. We are going to use these UNEB sample papers, the support files, my school. So here I can use this picture here, and I write here, welcome to Excel High School. Okay, so below welcome to Excel High School, maybe I can put a separator here and I make it a wide line. So below this, we can add a paragraph block where we can say our vision. Our vision is to provide quality education, okay, high quality education, learning and mentoring in a safe, respectful and inclusive environment that brings out the best in every learner, something like that. You can proceed and say we are aiming at providing both physical and online learning to learners, more so say emphasizing let's say digital concepts, yeah, something like that, surpassing the normal traditional learning structure. Okay, more to that, we can say our dedicated Our dedicated teachers and staff are committed to fostering a love for learning and creating a supportive environment where every student benefits. Yeah, something like that. And here I can say we are done with our home page, for example. And once you're done with the home page, you can choose even to provide more. Say you bold it, you can even make it a heading. Okay, so that maybe it is heading 1. So this word home page, we can hide it, we can update. So after updating, when you come here and you click on home page, you will find that at least now your home page is visible. Welcome to this. So you can try to maybe have these ones centered, even this centered, and you can even make it, for example, a heading, and we can have them as, for example, heading maybe 4. Yeah, something like that. Or even heading 5 is okay. So I update. Let's now design page 2, which we call the academics. How are we treating our academics? So with academics, this one we can also hide it. We can say that with academics we prioritize okay, we prioritize something like that, academic excellence, and strive to provide our students with a well-rounded education system that appears to them, that prepares them okay, something like this. So this one I can come to paragraph, I can make it a heading, then I make it, for example, heading 5. I can center this. Then below I can put a horizontal line, a separator, make it wide. Then below here we can have a table. So I'm going to include a table, so search for table as a block. So with our table, we can have 2 columns and maybe 3 rows, something like this, where we shall have maybe school level, and here we can have subjects. Then here we can have lower secondary level, and in lower secondary level we can put subjects like biology, chemistry, maybe history, computer studies, we can call it ICT, other subjects like agriculture. We can talk of other subjects like entrepreneurship. We can talk about English, literature, mathematics, physics, and many others. So physical education, etc. Then we can have advanced level, advanced secondary level, where we have maybe combinations like BCM, PCM, PEM, MEG, HEG, maybe DEG, DEA, something like GIA, others like HLD, others like BAC. Then we can say general paper. General paper is compulsory. General paper is compulsory. And then according to the subject combination, you either take sub-math or sub-ICT. So that is our table, and here we can design our table somehow. Maybe these ones can be bolded. This can also be bolded. And this table, block table, then here we can put some strides, maybe background color and a gradient. Can choose to put such kind of a color. Then below here I can put another separator as a block. So this can also be a white line. And below here we can put some images. So here I can add a block and choose columns. So these columns I can choose 3. So we put an image here, search for image, then we upload from our support files. We can have, for example, an image of students in the computer lab. We can also have another image of, let's say, students in the library. We can also have maybe another image of students who are in a science lab doing some practicals. For example, these ones. Okay. Yeah, something like this. So here you can even add a caption. For example, here I can add a caption to talk about my image. So here I can say students in the comp lab. So these ones, students in the science lab, like that. So I can update my page. And after updating, when you come here and you come to academics, you will find that you have content on academics page and it is well aligned. So more to that, we said we are going to add another page called projects. So with projects, we can also hide this. Under projects, we can now talk about some of the projects. We say the school has both completed and ongoing projects. These include, so here we can add a block. We put columns. Let's begin with maybe a 3-column where we are going to put some images. For example, we can add an image of a swimming pool, something like that. Then we can add another image here where we have, say, maybe students are in a banana plantation, something like that. As a project, the school, we have also a project such as maybe tree planting, something like that. Tree planting and nursery bed. So here, then we can have another image, another block. So we can separate this with a separator, and then we can have another column. This one we can choose 2, and we add more to images representing our projects. Maybe we have portrait keeping, and let's say we have also another one, maybe we do bakery. That all these are the projects at school. So this, you are going to update your page as well. So when you come to your site here and you come to projects, you find that you have your page as projects and they are indicated there. We also have our last page, which we call the sports. So with the sports, we can include some, maybe it can be a paragraph about sports. We talk about it as we can have these sports and say, can have a paragraph. Sports play a vital role in the holistic development of students, provided a perfect platform, something like that, for young athletes. For young athletes to explore their talents, they learn values, say valuable skills, and more to that, they can build a strong foundation for their future. So meaning that by encouraging sports at school, so we can say that sports teachers promote a healthy lifestyle and instill habits. Habits that can last a lifetime. So here, this was a healthy, encouraging. So we have a number of sports activities. Ranging from football, volleyball, basketball, netball, rugby, hockey, etc. So here we are going to put some images of the ones we have been provided in the support files. So we can put columns and put our images in columns. So in a 3 column, let's add some images, like we can have one for volleyball. We can have another image here, say for football. Okay, we can have another image, let's say for rugby. Yeah, something like this. We can add even some caption to these images, so I can click here to add caption. Volleyball team playing. Then here, this is the football team. Football at school. Then here, this is rugby. Yes. So this page, we can also hide that sports, and we update. And now, remember they told us that we need also a form on our page, an application form for interested parents or persons to apply to our school. So we are going to create another page. Let's create another page. So under pages, let's add another page. So this page, we are going to call it application form, or call it online form. Let's call it online form. And then here we are going to design it as follows. Let's first publish it. After publishing it, we can come to our menu. We need to add it to our menu. I reload. Then view all. We have online form. Add to menu. It has been added. Save. That's the last page we have created. So this online form, we need to add that application form. How? Now we come to our contact us page here. We have forms, and then we have this contact form 1, and there is a code here. So this is the code. You copy this code, go here, add a block, say paragraph. Sorry, we need to add columns first, and we put it in the middle. So this here, we choose the middle block, can choose paragraph, and then we paste our code there. We update. So after updating, when you come to your page here and reload, then you click on online form, you will find that the form is here. But we need to customize this form. We add more fields that when a student is applying, can choose the class, can choose maybe the hobby he's interested in, something like that. So come back to contact here, you say edit. Under contacts, come to edit. So on this edit, we are going to add more fields. So for example, after your name, we can even have a title here. Here, we can press enter here. We say heading 1. Under heading 1, H1, we need a title, maybe heading 3. Okay, H3, we need a title as online registration form. Then we close H1. Sorry, we used H3, yes. We can say we need it centered, so we can say center, and then we also close the center, something like this. So whatever you open is what you close. So when I save shortly and we come back to our page here and reload, we should be able to see a heading appearing here, meaning that we have started editing. We have started editing. Then note that there is your name, your email. We can add another one, like this one can be, instead of subject, we can say parent's name. Then we can add another one. We can even copy this. You press enter here, you paste it. We can say now we need parents contact. Save changes. Let's check what happens. So after saving, we can now reload here. So for example, you have your name, your email, parents name, parents contact. So let's add more fields here. For example, after parents contact here, I want us to add what we call the radio buttons. So here we are going to say label, and then we add this a radio button where the person will choose male or female. Then you insert the tag. After inserting it here, we can now close the label that we opened like that. Then note that we can add another one, a label. Then we are going to put, say, hobbies, and the person can choose here. We are going to insert a checkbox. So checkbox here in the field, we can have like swimming, you press enter, reading. Another hobby can be maybe dancing, something like that. Then we insert the tag, and then here close the label. Yes. Let's first save changes and see how our form looks like so far. And here we come and reload our online form. So far we have added, this was gender, male or female. Hobbies can choose reading or swimming. Remember, these ones are mandatory, you must fill something. So here we need actually to write here, after label, we need to say gender, so that it shows the gender. Let's add another label where we are going to put class, label, class. So here we can add like a drop down menu. So this is drop down menu. We can put S1, S2, S3, S4, S5, S6. You insert the tag and then you close the label. So after closing the label, Let's also insert another item on our form. For example, we need the results or the result slip of the person. Let's have another label, and we say, for example, results, or put your CV. And then this one, the person is going to upload the file, so choose file. Then you can insert the tag, and then you close the label. Let's save changes and see how our form looks like now. So we can reload our online form. So at this point, we have gender, hobbies, class. The person is able to choose, then can select a file. Then more to that, this your message, we can ask them, instead of your message, we can say more about yourself. So they will type in that text area. So then here we can say submit application. Save again. Then here we reload and see what happens on our form. So you can see more about yourself, submit application. So this form is now okay. We can give it a background color. So here on this page of contact form, we can come to this page. On this block, we can put a background color. For example, I can put that kind of background color, or any of these colors. You update, and then when you reload such a page, there is a background color. More to that, I can hide this word online form and I update. So this is the application form we have designed for these students to fill. So this one is adjustable like that. After filling, you can now submit. So more to that, a few things that we need to do. We need to do some customization of our, you go to appearance, you go to customize. We need to customize our pages, for example, to have a footer. So here, for example, I will click in this Excel here. I want us to put a site title and logo. So under design, we can choose to put a background color on top. So this background color, can choose, for example, red. So we move around. For example, I choose red to be my background color. Then more to that, here there is site title and logo. I can click there. I select the logo now from the support files. That is the logo. I select, skip cropping. Now our logo will be there. You can see it is here. Then more to that, so I can go back. We need to work on our footer. So here I can scroll down. I click in this footer here. We can also click on design, then background color here. I can choose also a color. I move around to pick the appropriate color. So for example, I pick that, click back. So after doing all these changes, let's change this. Now click in this to edit. So here, copyright art. So we can leave there, site title, Excel High School. Then I can say designed by. Designed by. Then I can put my names. Designed by. Here I can put my names. Designed by Kakuru Benard. So after, you can see it appears there. So more to that, I think we can now publish. So when you look here and you reload from home page, we didn't publish the custom header. Our header, we click there. Okay, so this was published. Let's check on academics. Online form. Okay, we can customize again our header. What happened to our design? Title. Okay, so once all this is done and your site is ready for upload, for downloading, let's put at least the MACI. So here at the bottom of this page, let's add a paragraph. And now we come here, we go to code editor. Then at the bottom of this work here, we put MACI. MACI, welcome to Excel High School. Then you close MACI. So I can copy this. So I can exit code editor. You see your MACI is moving. We can come to this page. We can as well have it somewhere. We go to code editor. We can also put it here at the bottom. We update. We go to this page, code editor. So here I can even paste it here. I update. Then here, this one we can also go to code editor. And at the bottom here, we can put our MACI, we update. Then, so when you reload, your pages should have your MACI running and your footer is there. So here at this point, we can now extract our pages. We are going to simple static. When you reach simple static, come to general, then where you have relative path, choose offline usage, scroll down and save. Saved successfully, reload. After reloading now, generate static files. Here we are exporting our web pages. So here the pages are being generated. Pages are being generated. Okay, so soon they will be done and we download them. Okay, so you saw how we generated these pages straight away from the home page. It's like that. Academics, the page is there. Projects, sports, and then online form. So here the pages are done. We can click to download. And now your files will be downloaded. Here I can download Let me put them on the desktop, for example. I'm going to put them on the desktop. I create a folder, this Kakuru Benard 013. I open it and save. I download. Now, this folder here inside, there is this zipped file. I can now right click and extract the files here, or any method you can use to extract files, and here they are. So you see this index page. When I open index page, it opens my pages and it is showing me that they are saved on the desktop. That is home page, academics page, Macquarie running, projects page, sports page, online form. Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more updates. In case you don't have those plugins we talked about, in the video description here, find a link to download all those files. XAMPP, Astra theme, plugins like that of Simple Static for extracting, and also the plugin for contact form to generate this online registration form. God bless.